I was a guy was talking to me today about the Second Amendment, and I don't think he quite understood it, or at least he didn't impress me by his understanding. So what I did is, what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to explain it the way it was to me by COL Berry when I was studying constitutional law. See if this makes sense. What I've got here, this is the actual Second Amendment, and if you start off a well-regulated militia. Well-regulated means a very controlled militia, right? A controlled militia being necessary for the security of a free state. So what the founding fathers realized is that you basically had to have an army if you wanted to stay free for security of a free state. And then it goes, comma, right? So this being the condition that we need an army, the right of the people, and what I want to point out is people is actually the plural of persons. So the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It's not individuals, it's the people. And what people? The ones that are in the controlled militia. Now, how do we know we're talking about the people and not individual persons? Well, if you look, if they meant persons, I'm going to click up the Fifth Amendment, for example. It says, no person. See, here they're talking about the individual. Person shall be infringed. It doesn't say people shall be no person. This is the individual rights, right? They give the exception of impeachment. They talk about due process. But if you look here, it also says against himself, witness against himself. So it's all over. This thing just stinks like individual rights, right? And there's James Madison. He's the one that wrote a lot of these amendments. So if you look at this, no person, himself, that's how you know they're talking about individuals. Again, the Second Amendment, they're talking about people, and people, very specific people, in a well-regulated militia. Thank you, COL Berry. Thank you, COL Berry. You said I'd swear with my life to defend the Constitution. I better learn it. I did. Thank you, COL Berry.